So a bit of improvement on this occasion now, level 17 at the moment, and from the old silver rugged gear we managed to get a few greens. Nothing exciting, but better than no stats. Every bit helps in here. My mages when I was level 14, they were 240 hit points. Now they've gone to 70, sorry, 370, so that's 100 increase in hit points for the mages alone, and obviously more intellect, so everything really helps in this scenario. I can do AoE calls now. It's very useful. I don't know if you've noticed, but I can manage to heal from my tank window. You can see my shaman casting. This is a sort of group function. Basically you press Shift Ctrl Alt F and it brings up these little three possibilities of arranging your groups. It's a very useful tool, and a very useful tool to be able to heal from your tank window is if you go Shift Ctrl Alt G, it brings down the repeater regions interface, and you create from here. You create your interface from here basically, and it's just you drag the edges around and it just works really nicely. Very easy to start and to close. And in this way you can see my chamois sitting here in the corner, starting to cast Healing Wave. She's got an add-on called Click. So basically you go here in Click. Now click configuration is enabled, and you click on the spell you want to add, and I've added with left click to have a Healing Wave. So it's very useful to go around playing like this. You don't have to alt tab in different windows. It speeds up things by a lot. When I first came in here at level 14, I wiped a few times. Definitely no possibility of doing AoE pulls, that's for sure. Took me about 2 hours to finish this place with 3 or 4 wipes, but now I'm on level 17 and it's way easier. Let's just spread them apart. Normally I can drag them with me, but let's just go a bit like this. Bit of healing and we start the win. Much better to go this way. I kept on my healer, I kept his action bar clean. I just want him to heal. So if you look in here, it's only got the Earth Shock on position 3. So he won't activate anything when I'm pressing 1 or 2. If you see on my tank, I've got Demoralizing Shot, Shout and Maul. So I press 2 on my main window, and on the mage's window they will cast Fireball. The action gets transmitted to all. And now I've got Fire Blast. I press 3 on my gaming mouse, and is where the instant casts happen. Very easy and simple configuration. You don't need much. For agility, 3 spirits on the chest. Let's see on my tank what I have. Better on my Current equip. One good trick to get mana, to get aggro, is to apply some hots on you. Every time they tick, you will create additional aggro, plus you get some healing on you. So I press 2, so that my mages will do some damage whilst I'll bring a bit of healing. On position 5, I've got the Fire Nova totem on my shaman, and on position 6, he's got the Stone Skin totem. So you can drop totems on the go. Very useful tools. So basically, now I'm just sort of blasting through. Or just order them to follow me. Just blasting to Ragefire Chasm. One more level and I'm going to reach Wailing Caverns. Let's have a look. Again, activating broadcasting. Everybody drinks. Let's see, Wailing Caverns 1724. Normally you have to be about one level above what's recommended, so I would tackle Wailing Caverns starting with level 18, not to have any headaches. Level 19 for a full smooth clear. You'll have to be sort of level 21 if you don't want any wipes. So I can go and do some extra questing in the Barrens to push from sort of level 19 to level 21 if I want to do big AoE pulls in the Wailing Caverns to make things easier and smoother for me. I'm on Zandalar Tribe server. It's an RP PvP server. Some good folks have decided to make a Multiboxers guild. So we've all started from scratch, which is really helpful. Everyone's leveling. A few people have started earlier. Dropping the totem with the shaman at the back. Bringing them in for the nice juicy AoE. Healing. Activating a bit of instant casts. And it goes through them like butter. Okay, everybody drinks now whilst I load. Pretty smooth and pretty decent so far. Okay, break time over, girls. Let's go and crack some more heads. Activate some pods. I decided to bring them along. My mages are taking some damage. That's good. Drinking time. I'm gonna have to modify because you're trying to mix max everything, so instead of having to press the broadcasting button, I'll put their drinks on the action bars actually. Okay. again, single target, and you will see now my shaman is gonna start casting as well, just for the single target blast. I've got nothing on his action bar for the casted spells, just offering the number, please. Okay, activating now Berserk. Some instant cast, Berserk's gone through, and that's it. Easy peasy. 2 strength, 2 agility, cloak. I'll sacrifice a bit. I'll keep the stamina on. I don't want to get in a sticky situation. Okay, a bit more AoE time. You've seen how easy it went on the boss. Totem, AoE, heal. Healing the mage now. The mages can take a bit of a hit now. It's not the end of the world. If you want to protect them, you leave them behind. Inventory is full. Let's send some trash to another character to make some space. Oops, what's happening? Back to drinking. Let's try again to do the trade business. Okay, they've all bricked up. We're ready to go. I'm gonna leave them behind now to get some more art on the druid. It's a bit of a chunky pull now. I will struggle. That doesn't look good at all. And my mages have run out of mana. They've got wands and it, so I'm gonna wand down this mob. And a bit over here. Some mana came back. Nearly. Drinking time. It's a strange feeling when you start from scratch. Normally I had on the other server, on the Alliance server where I used to play before, I had loads of gold tons of materials. I came back again to a fresh new server. Luckily, I received some donations in terms of bags, so it gives you a good starting point. Okay, I'm gonna bring them across. The moment you have bags, it becomes way easier. You don't need anything else really as a multi-boxer, because money will come at quite a fast rate. Inventory is full again. Let's give some to this one. You can sell this to auction house. Some of them will go for a gold or 66 silver or whatnot, but I found that the time I would need to do the auction house, then recycle what's not been sold and all that, that time actually I could use to do another clear, and that will render me more gold. So rather than posting on auction house, I just sell everything straight up. And again, I'm not gonna do, so this is gonna be a big pool. Actually, the last two is they have not come. I've called them to come. I miscalculated that. Okay. When I call the characters in, obviously whilst moving, the healer cannot heal. So that was exactly that split of a second that I would have needed not to die. Anyway, these things do happen. It wouldn't be fun if you wouldn't die. That would make it too easy then. Okay. Let's buff. Let's buff the healer too. Make her smarter. Okay, let's give him some healing. And we're ready to go again. Just a bit more mana. Can't wait to get better gear to get some blows. And then I can do even bigger pulls. It's all in the stamina, really. Damage. One more drink before the boss. I think that here I must have run out of drinks. Problem sorted. One of the mages is low on mana, but it should be okay for this boss. I could just take two, the boss and the Warcraft. Another totem down. And there we go down. That was it, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Have some drinks, city. Ooh. Finally a good piece of gear. Sounds good. 5 stamina, 3 spirit, 2 intellect, 1 stamina. Would be a better upgrade for this one. And it matches the hair. Super duper. One more AoE pack. So you noticed how I've put demoralizing shout on the same ability sequence as the AoE, so an AoE threat generator for an AoE spell. Works really well. If I'm careful enough to... Oh, that would sell maybe for like 80 silver. But then again, by the time I go and put it to the auction house, and then once in a blue moon, they will not sell. Then take them off the auction house, relist them and all that. In that time I could do another run. So it's really not worth these low level items, spending your time to auction house stuff. Let's do this. You could speed up this run if you would go from the top, jump on the boss. That would gain you 2 more seconds. Good. And a bit of healing. And a bit of drinking. Okay, let's see in here. Let's put some dots on. Better threat. Can drop some totems. Nearly there with this run. The healer is always at full mana. You can go greedy and add some more damage abilities on his action bars, then you'll find yourself exactly when you're not expecting it, that you would need that healing from him, and whatever you've gained by an ability here and there, yes, but I'll have to do just this. These ones. I should have enough mana. And get your ones out, everyone. So guys, many thanks for tagging along. I shall catch you in Wailing Caverns, or when I'm gonna do some questing in the Barrens or whatnot. See you around, guys.